The Ghostwriting Professional Designation program at California State University, Long Beach is the first and still only academically sponsored ghostwriting training in the world. Now, why should you care? Because you want your book done right the first time. You're not interested in skimping on quality, skimming through the publishing process, or skirting by with a just okay book. You've promised yourself that if you ever did write a book, one day you're going to do whatever it takes to do it right and send the best version of your book out into the world. And that's exactly what a certified ghostwriter helps you do. And I'll explain how in just a moment. Welcome to the Entrepreneur's Wordsmith Show with me, Joshua Lisec. After having 2 novels published by an independent publishing house, I've helped entrepreneurs, thought leaders, and industry experts write, publish, and market their books. I've ghostwritten multiple international bestsellers. I'm Ohio's first and still only certified ghostwriter, a TEDx speaker, and I'm the only ghostwriter on the planet to use writing analytics software to capture and recreate an author's authentic voice. Now that you know the man behind the t-shirt, let's talk certified ghostwriters. The first reason you may want to work with a certified ghostwriter, help you get your book out into the world, market. Your average freelance writer probably has a good handle on spelling and grammar, but you want to think strategically about your book. Publishing is a more than $120 billion industry worldwide. Yet most self-published authors sell fewer than 100 copies of their book. Why? They didn't understand the market of readers that already existed. When you write your book, you're not writing in a vacuum. Right now, your future readers are reading other books in your same category. Your certified ghostwriter will help you narrow down who your book is for, while also making sure you still reach the broadest, most profitable audience. The second reason to enlist a certified ghostwriter's help on your book, strengths. Not every book idea is made equal. Same goes for chapter topics and subtopics. Have you ever started reading a book and you loved every word? The author had you hooked, and then out of nowhere, your mind goes blank. You're like, huh? Where was I? What are they saying? You lost me. That happens when an author throws too much at you at once, spends too much time on an unrelated point, or decides to prop up a soapbox and share their opinions, none of which are the reason you bought the book. A certified ghostwriter will help you polish the strengths of your book idea and leave everything out that would otherwise turn off readers. The third reason to hire a certified ghostwriter, Dealbreakers. We just talked about these. Your certified ghostwriter is like a private investigator meets licensed handyman for your manuscript. They'll identify every idea, section, or plot point that would otherwise doom your book to the slush pile. Then they'll do all the heavy lifting for you, fixing any and all deal breakers so your final draft is the truly best, most marketable version of your book. The fourth reason to work with a certified ghostwriter, your voice. Freelance writers, copywriters, and editors know proper grammar and how to fix typos. All good, right? Not so fast. Over the last 8 years, I've ghostwritten over 35 books, many of which have sold thousands and thousands of copies. During this time, many aspiring authors approached me for help after they hired a freelancer. I bet you know exactly what they said about their experience. They edited out my voice. It's good, but it's not me anymore. Freelancers can write well, but only in one voice, theirs. The last thing you want is to have a well-written book you can't send to an agent, you can't submit to a publisher, you can't even share it with your family because it doesn't sound like you. A certified ghostwriter is trained in the art and science of maintaining your unique author voice, your literary style, and your message from page 1 through the end. You know you hired the right certified ghostwriter when you say any of this about yours.
I honestly cannot believe how easy it was to actually have this book written. And the cool part about it is that it actually is my words. You know, it's not like basically he had to actually write for me. What happened is he basically took all of my content, my ideas, and he turned it into a book that actually communicates and talks exactly the way that I do and communicates the exact message. It's really cool how it worked.
I thought it was a very comfortable process. I never felt like you're like, you should say it like this. I mean, I would look to you and say, this is what I'm trying to say. How should I say it? And you would help me work through that because the ideas are there for me, but sometimes putting the words on the paper is a challenge for me, and it helped me from being stuck in that space. And so I never felt that I lost my own voice.
We started interacting and you said, you know what, you don't just need an editor. You need someone who can kind of massage it into some, I remember those words you said, who can massage it into something that is not only enjoyable, readable, but also preserves your voice, right? You don't want something that does not sound like you. Thank you so much, Joshua. That's my biggest concern. That's my biggest concern with giving this book to anyone, because I have a very distinct voice.
For me, it was super easy. I just pretty much had to say, like, here's all of my stuff, you know, make magic with it. And, you know, I just really trusted you. And, you know, I really felt like you understood my voice, and even just the way you wrote certain things. I was like, wow, did I write that or did he write that? You know,
I had to get over that. It wasn't, if somebody else wrote it for me, it wasn't my book, because that just wasn't the truth. The truth is, you know, I went and had all my courses transferred. I mean, I gave you more content. We could probably write 5 books with the amount of content I gave you. So it was my book. It was my words. It was my writing. And it was an incredibly collaborative approach.
The 5th reason to get a certified ghostwriter, all in one. Certified ghostwriters are the elite literary professionals you can work with to write your book. Certified ghostwriters can help you think strategically about your book and pull your best work out of you, like a book coach. They can also get your ideas on paper, in your voice, without you doing any of the work, as ghostwriters do. Then they can help you shape that first draft, reshape your second draft, and refine your final draft, as would a developmental editor, a line editor, and a copy editor, respectively. In other words, work with a certified ghostwriter, and it's like having a whole team of literary professionals helping you make your literary dreams come true. The 6th reason to have a certified ghostwriter help you with your book, publishing. So, you have a final draft manuscript. Now what? There's traditional publishing, self-publishing, hybrid publishing, print-on-demand publishing, and there's my unique process to help authors launch their books to an eager audience, ghost publishing. But what's best for you? Your certified ghostwriter is a Sherpa who can guide you up the mountain of publishing to help you conquer every obstacle that turns most aspiring authors away. Whatever your book category, your goals, your ambitions, your business model, the right certified ghostwriter will help you find the best publishing path for you and your book. And if you're wondering if you should even write a book in the first place, check out my free book revenue calculator, which will help you estimate how much return on investment your book would create for you if you publish today. And finally, the 7th reason to talk to a certified ghostwriter, insider advantage. If you wanted to hire someone to help you with accounting, bookkeeping, or tax prep, you wouldn't even talk to an accountant who wasn't a CPA, a certified public accountant. There's just too much at stake to trust some freelance bookie you found on Google with your family's financial future. Many authors feel the same way about their certified ghostwriters. Every day I hear a new story of an aspiring author who wanted to write a book to build their business, but gave up because they spent all this money spinning their wheels with someone who talked a big game, but couldn't write in their voice, didn't know how to bring out the strengths of a manuscript, and didn't understand what stops readers from reading another page, much less how to fix it. A certified ghostwriter is a vetted professional at the top of their profession. Someone who has already demonstrated the professionalism, the integrity, and the know-how to turn a ho-hum manuscript into a bestseller in the making. By this point, you're excited about working with the right certified ghostwriter, but you're still wondering, is it even time for me to be thinking about writing my book? Will I be able to make any money off of it? I've got you covered. Check out my free book return on investment calculator, which will help you estimate how much revenue your book can create for your business. Check it out and let me know what you think in the comments below.